अरे सर वीडियो लाइव हो गया।
क्या
वीडियो लाइव हो गया।
क्या बात कर रहे हैं?
Yep.
Okay, so guys, here we are with a new speaker, which is the JBL L75MS. Now, before I get down to the speaker details, let me give you a little background story. So I was in a dilemma, understanding that what can I do to have my TV sound much more enhanced and far more better and richer. And while doing that, I came across one category of speakers which are called all-in-one speakers. Something which is like this, which is the L75MS, and that MS stands for Integrated Music System. Now I know there are other options as well, but why this category came to me as a new category altogether is because nowadays people don't want those typical soundbars or the big amplifier boxes. They want something which can be an all-in-one speaker, and that is when JBL sent the speaker across to us. And we are going to talk about this product today, review it, and also compare it with various applications as well as with various soundbars. So stay tuned and let's jump on to the tech specs of this product. The JBL L75MS is an integrated music system with a 5-driver design. It has got two 5.25 inches woofers delivering 125 watts of RMS per woofer. Next up, we have dual 1 inches aluminum tweeters which give around 25 watts per tweeter. And then lastly, we have got a 4 inches mid-range driver, making it a full range speaker without primary need of a separate subwoofer. And this center speaker or the mid-range driver is the 50 watts RMS, making the entire system worth 350 watts RMS. The color finishes available in this product are wood veneer and gloss black. What you can see right now is the gloss black finish, which honestly I'm not a keen fan of. I would rather love to go with the wood veneer finish. The black foam Quadrex grill are common for both these finishes. The dimensions, I know it's a little bulky, but why not? I mean, if you have got a 5-driver design, then it has to take some space. So the dimensions are around 8.5 inches in height, 31 inches in width, and 11.3 inches in depth. And honestly, we all have a TV cabinet which can accommodate this much size at least. The maximum SPL, which means that the maximum sound pressure levels that this speaker can achieve at 1 meter distance, is 106 dB, which means if you are sitting at a distance of 10 to 12 feet, it can go as low as 100 dB, and if you are sitting at a distance of 20 feet, it can go up to 95 dB. But these values may vary based upon your room acoustics. And lastly, you would wonder that JBL speaker है तो portable तो बनता है, but that's not the case out here. This is a 16 kg speaker, so it's very heavy and it's not going to be one person's affair to carry it around the house, and I definitely don't recommend to do that for this speaker.
So don't you think 16 kg is too much?
16 kgs is too much because you are picturizing it as a portable speaker, but if you understand that this is not a portable speaker and this is like one place system, then 16 kgs ho ya 20 kilo ho, nobody.
It has got all the connectivity features and all.
Yes, and the best part is if you look at the driver size, like as I told you, 5 inches driver, it's really massive and very bulky. So that's the beauty of the speaker without the grills. But I honestly still would like to put the grill on and not showcase the big drivers out here.
Grill is very sticky. It instantly gets attached to the speaker.
The magnet is super strong. That's right. Now coming back to the features of this product.
Let me tell.
Okay.
It must have Bluetooth.
Basic. Okay.
Yeah, AirPlay.
But that has got Bluetooth 4.2.
Okay, so the latest version of Bluetooth.
Yes.
AirPlay 2.
AirPlay 2, Wi-Fi speaker. Yes.
Let's say auxiliary cable, auxiliary aux slot.
Aux input. Yeah.
Yeah. So what is it? ARC, anything?
So it has got HDMI ARC. It does not have optical port to connect to your TV, but it has got HDMI ARC, which helps you connect it to TVs.
And what else? Like, can you connect a turntable?
Absolutely, you can connect a turntable to this because this has got phono input as well as the grounding port required to connect to a turntable.
And what else? Chromecast?
Chromecast built in, वो भी मिल जाएगा.
क्या है और मतलब सब तो है इसमें?
सब तो है, definitely सब तो है. It has also got a good heat sink on its back panel to take care of the heat dissipation, because this massive unit, when it goes up to 350 watts of power output, it is definitely going to need that heat sink. So it has got that also perfectly blended at the back panel.
So sir, I saw you mention some of the other features as well, that they are present only in this speaker, about some placements. And
right.
about the design that it has. Like it has a very unique design. So you said something about the sound dispersion as well. Plus, I think it does not really require a subwoofer port, but they still have given it, right? So
Yes.
what are the features? Like, can you explain?
So the best part about this speaker is that they have got 3 additional features, which are the sound field expander. Now, what does sound field expander do? If you look at the shape of the speaker from top, it has got an inclination as it opens up. So that opening helps in covering a wide room or a wide soundstage. And this sound field expander or the SFX button that is given on the remote control does that job pretty well. So if you're putting the speaker in a very narrow room, turn that SFX off. And if you're utilizing the speaker in a horizontal room or a wide room, then just turn it on again. Apart from this, the subwoofer port helps you connect an additional subwoofer if required extra. So I am particularly not a big fan of a heavy bass, and I prefer to use this for music listening purposes, wherein I don't need a high bass, so I don't use the extra subwoofer port at all. But if you're going to use this as a party speaker, you may need an extra subwoofer which you can connect it to this speaker. And the third feature which I want to mention to all of you is that this speaker also has got a placement option. Now, placement option is something wherein based upon the speaker's location, let's say if it's close to the wall, then it is automatically going to use that surface to gain the subwoofer level. So that is where you can cut it down to -3 dB in the speaker's back panel. Similarly, if you are keeping it away from the wall, then you can keep it to 0 dB so that it can gain that extra 3 dB adjustment inside. These are some of the features that I think are very good highlights about this product.
So, okay, the features are very nice. Like, I mean, this is a very feature-packed speaker. But can you compare this to the soundbar? Like,
I thought so.
Yeah, I mostly think this will be a direct competitor to soundbars and the smaller systems.
So if you look at it as a TV speaker, then definitely, because that was exactly what thought came to my mind as well, because I was looking for a speaker to enhance my TV sound. So soundbar is definitely a worthy competitor to this speaker. But the soundbars that you are looking for, let's say the JBL Bar 1300. Now JBL Bar 1300 is one soundbar which is an Atmos soundbar, but that requires a viewing distance of only 14 feet or anything under that. Compared to this speaker, which you can take it to a room of even 30-40 feet, जहाँ पे आपको पता है कि Atmos तो भाई मिलने ही नहीं वाला है और मुझे साउंड अच्छा चाहिए, तो ये स्पीकर is a better replacement for soundbar in that case. That's the first differentiating factor. Second is that this is a stereo speaker, so it's an all-in-one music stereo speaker, which JBL Bar is more like a Atmos soundbar. Third thing is that you can connect a turntable to this, which you cannot connect to a JBL soundbar. And lastly, with regards to the price differentiation is only 10,000 rupees. For instance, the JBL Bar 1300 MRP is 159,990 and this is JBL L75 MS, which MRP is 169,990.
And so JBL Bar 1300 comes with a subwoofer, right?
So JBL Bar has got a subwoofer, which is why the power output of JBL Bar is 1150 watts compared to this, which is 350 watts. Because 350 watts is for all-in-one full-range speaker. The JBL Bar 1300, because it has got an external subwoofer, the power output is 1150. And that external subwoofer is very, very boomy at times, though I still like that as a soundbar. But when compared to this, I think an extra subwoofer port will at least give you a freedom of connecting an external subwoofer of your choice.
So when it comes to the application, what do you think this is made for? Like, what is the ideal application of this speaker according to you?
So as I mentioned, I think any room which has got a more than 15 feet viewing distance and they are confident that Atmos is not just for them, then this is the speaker which they can go back to. Second is a party speaker. Like a lot of people today have got a game room or a recreational room or a terrace area wherein they want to have a good speaker with a portable projector screen. Then this is the speaker that they can have top on their list.
Okay, sir, sorry.
Okay.
But since we are talking about JBL here,
Okay.
so there is JBL Party Box Ultimate. So how do you even comparing these two speakers?
So Party Box Ultimate is definitely a portable carry-on speaker due to its wheels or trolley structure. The sound stage of that is it's pure party speaker, so you don't get to identify or really understand the music to that closeness with a Party Box speaker, which you can now achieve with this JBL L75 speaker. because the kind of sound clarity that it has got to offer is far more better. Well, I'm sure by now you would agree with me that JBL L75MS is class apart compared to the Party Box series, because that has got a different application. It's more like a DJ system. This is not. This is an audiophile system. And that is exactly what value a JBL L75MS can add in your living rooms or large living rooms, if I can say that. And lastly, if you want more and more products to be reviewed, if you want us to do some more comparisons, then I want a small help from you, because even we are eager to do that. And that help that I'm asking from you is to hit the subscribe button, because your subscription is free, but it brings a lot of difference when we reach out to brands to get these products for all of you. So I hope you do that, and let us now move on to the verdict or the final impressions. Okay, final impressions of this speaker. First of all, with regards to the design, I think I would give it a 3.5 out of 5 for two main reasons. One, the speaker buttons that are given on top, which is the volume control as well as the input source. It's a little average compared to the premiumness that the speaker carries. The second drawback with regards to the design, why I scored 3.5 out of 5, is because of the remote control finish. I mean, it's really taking away the fun of buying a 1,70,000 speaker, because the JBL Bar 1300 remote, to be very honest, is far more easy to operate and better looking than this remote. So these are my two reasons to give the speaker 3.5 out of 5 when it comes to design. And additionally, the third reason is, honestly, I hate the black gloss color, because black gloss makes it see the thumbprints on it, as well as it accumulates the dust pretty fast and it shows all of that dust on the speaker. Whereas the wooden veneer finish is far more classy. It's far more easy to blend with the interior design than the speaker, which may come out as a bulky and a size-wise heavy speaker. But the wooden finish one will still be a better product to look at. So the design score is 3.5 out of 5. The feature score is 4 out of 5 because it has got Alexa feature missing into it. And lastly, when it comes to sound, well, we all know JBL is known for its sound. It's one of the brands that we have grown up with, and that is why I would like to definitely rate the speaker 4.5 out of 5, because it carries that JBL's quality of sound. Only place where I think they need to do a little bit of work is the sound refinement, which can be a much more easy on ears, and that is why 4.5 out of 5. So that was it about JBL L75MS and this speaker's review from me, Tanmay Mehta, your home cinema consultant or home theater wale bhaiya. And for more such product reviews, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, as well as I will be seeing you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.
सर इसके कंपटीशन में और कौन से अच्छे स्पीकर्स हैं?
रुकना यार, बताता हूँ.